As again, Rumi said, the breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Do not go back to sleep. Do not go back to sleep. You're all awakened between 3 and 4, virtually every one of you. That wake-up call is not an accident. It's a universal human experience. It's the quietest time. It's the time when there's the least distractions. God's one and only voice is silence. Silence. That place where you can be connected. And as you get up and fill your body with the supplements that you take, with the antioxidant drinks that you take, with whatever it is, the nanogreens that I drink, and all of the things that I fill myself with in the morning with this healthy, wonderful feeling of good things going through my body. And as you walk by this place with the candles burning and so on, it will draw you into it, your sacred space. And when you sit down in that space, in the middle of the night, and allow yourself to know that what you are here for is now going to be made manifest for you, you begin to allow it to come through you. Now, come on, everything is channeled. God writes all the books and builds all the bridges. I mean, who do you think is delivering this talk? This is just Renawayne Dyer. This isn't me. This is like these words that are coming here from where? Where are they coming from? Who owns these words that come here and go into this little thing that I'm holding in my hand and titillate the stapes in your ear so that you can hear these vibrations? We don't own any of this stuff. This isn't mine. I don't get any of this. I get the royalties. It's like you begin to realize that you can be used as an instrument, as a vessel for anything. And when you get your ego out of it, and that's what Lao Tzu teaches more than anything else, about leadership particularly, and this is that the great leaders emulate the ocean. And what is the ocean but the greatest source of power on the planet? And why is the ocean the greatest source of power on the planet? Because it stays low. All of the rivers and all of the streams are all in work at flowing toward the ocean. It all flows back. And it flows back because the ocean doesn't lord itself over anyone. It practices radical humility. It stays low. It interferes not at all. It just allows. It allows everything. Non-interfering is probably the basis of the Tao. And we need to have an awareness of this in our leaders. Eventually, leadership, political leaders, community leaders, business leaders. I think it's the 57th verse of the Tao says that any country which has most of its energy invested in weapons is not of the Tao. And any country that has most of its energy invested in building homes and growing food for the masses and not interfering with them is connected to the Tao, is living the Tao. From a great distance, if you were to look at this planet, now I've been writing from a distance for the last year. Yesterday morning was the first morning this year that I got up and I didn't have to, I wasn't required by my inner passion to study the next verse of the Tao and then walk it for a day, and then think about it and meditate it on a day. What a job. An incredible job. I can't even imagine what they pay me for it. That's all I have to do, is get up, read the Tao, ask, and then meditate on it, swim on it, do yoga on it, all of the things that I do every day, and then one day, before I write it, look at these pictures of Lao Tzu, one sitting on an oxen, and ask him, you wrote it 2,500 years ago. The language is a little different than our language today. How do people apply this today in the 21st century? What would you say? And then I just put my arm on the table and allow it to flow through my heart and onto the page with my little purple pen and my white pad of paper. And writer's block is impossible when you're living your passion. When you're living your passion, you're living with God. When you're living with God, you're living love. You are not, and what does the Course in Miracles say? There's only two emotions. What are they? Love and fear. And all that is love, what? Cannot be fear. And all that is fear cannot be love. So fear and God are opposites. There's no fear, there's only love. And when you're in love, when you're in love and allowing. There's no blockages. There's no obstacles. All you have to do is align yourself in such a way that you allow it to happen.